Well, hi there. I'm so glad that you're here to watch this video. So I wanted to record a video just to share with you about how self-compassion has helped me so much get through tough times. And I wanted to just share with you what that looks like for me, what self-compassion is like. And of course, my hope is that you'll be able to learn ways and even become aware of treating yourself with kindness and compassion. Well, when I was diagnosed first with breast cancer and then with pulmonary fibrosis, I decided to be a good friend to myself. In fact, after I got the diagnosis that the biopsy they did for my cancer was in fact cancer, that, after crying and saying, oh no, and asking God to help me, the next thing that popped out of my my mouth was, I'm going to be a really good friend to myself along this journey, because my very good friend Joan had gone through breast cancer, and I knew how tough the treatment was, and I really wanted to be a good friend to myself. So self-compassion helps me be kind and caring to myself, and I do this in the ways I talk to myself, the ways I take care of myself and encourage myself, and also the way that I work to accept all the prayers and support and encouragement that people sustain me with. And like you know, I have a whole online family, as well as my own family and friends. I'm so blessed to have so many people that support me, and all the encouragement and prayers I get just help sustain me, and God uses that to keep me going. So thank you for being part of that wonderful support system in my life. I'm incredibly grateful. Well, I'm committed to not abandon myself during these difficult times. God has not abandoned me. He will not abandon me, and I'm not going to do that either. So I know that He has a purpose in my life for having pulmonary fibrosis. It's a purpose in my life, perhaps a purpose in the life of others. And I honestly wish that I didn't have to go through breast cancer, and that I don't have to go through living with pulmonary fibrosis. It's very, very hard. I wish that God would do a miracle of healing. I've prayed for that on many occasions. I've had many people and groups of people lay hands on me and pray for that. And it's up to Him what He does. But no matter what, God does not waste any pain or hardships as I submit to Him and allow Him to use what He is doing in my life, what's happened in my life, for His purposes. And Romans 8:28 talks about that, and this is how it goes. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who've been called according to His purpose. And I know that about myself. I know that God is using things in my life that really I wish I didn't have to go through, but He's using them for good. And boy, I couldn't really ask for more than that, honestly. So this is kind of how I look at it. Life isn't supposed to be easy. Sometimes we want heaven on earth, and we get mad when we don't have it on earth. It's not going to be on earth. It's going to be in heaven. And so life is not supposed to be easy. I don't feel ripped off by God. He has blessed me in so many ways in the midst of all of these difficult times. And I know He has a plan of how what I'm going through will impact me and change me to become a deeper, more balanced, more emotionally and spiritually fit person. And I'm hoping He will use it in the lives of others as well. And I don't know what the impact of what I'm going through, how that will affect anybody. And I won't know till I get to heaven, and that's fine with me, because I don't need to know what God's plans are or what He has in mind, because I actually trust Him. So my life has changed. It's gotten smaller because of this illness, and I focus on what I'm still able to do, which is a lot. And I see that my lungs are disabled and they're getting worse all the time, but I'm not. I'm still the same person with Jesus by my side. It's just that I've got this oxygen tube and I have to move slow. So I really hope that this helps you in some way. I have no way of knowing what you're dealing with, and I'm sure things in your life have gone incredibly differently from what you hoped. So my encouragement to you is to cling to God, to be a good friend to yourself along your journey, and surround yourself with as much love and support as possible. And be that blessing to others in your life in ways that come up, in ways that present themselves. So thank you for joining me on this video. I just wanted to share how important it is to be compassionate with yourself as you're walking through life. So you take good care, please take good care of yourself. And thanks so much for being here. Alrighty, goodbye.